Okay, so what you need to do here is to control the card, the selection all the way to the top, any way you want it. If you want to know the way I did it, just go to this video full note. And then you split the two packets, flip over the bottom packet, and then do this. Okay, these two ends should be aligned, as you can see. Then when you close, let me give you a quick overview before I even start explaining. This is what is happening. Okay, so I already transferred the selection to the bottom packet. Okay, so that's the only move that you have to practice the most. It looks easy, and it is in a sense, but it requires, like I say, some practice. Let me explain how I did it. Okay, so when you spread, try to keep the two spreads even. Then when you close the spread, before you completely pick up everything, you start lifting them up. Okay, then the selection should be halfway on the surface and halfway on the deck. Okay, as you can see, I don't want to keep it all the way at the level, because you may possibly end up flashing the edge of the selection of the card, shifting from this left side to the right one. Okay, so that's why I rather have the selection halfway down than do the shifting. Now, to accomplish a nice decent speed, notice the grip that I'm keeping on the bottom packet. The pinky finger is on this short side and the fingers on this long side of the bottom packet. The reason is because when I do the shifting in the process of squaring, when I retract this selection over here, it's going to contact the pinky finger, so it doesn't go any further outside, and these fingers are going to be preventing the selection from going beyond this long side of the bottom packet. Okay, so a regular speed, let me show it to you once again, and you lift everything, and that's it. Now here we have a little minor discrepancy, because this top packet is going back and the bottom packet is going front. Okay, so this is going to be the end result. And for the audience not to notice this minor discrepancy, because when they see the front, they can see the back. When they see the other side of it, they see the back once again. Now you don't have to do an exaggerated move, just lift them up and spread them apart. When you finish doing this, you square and do this. Okay. Notice the fingers over here. I'm not completely putting the fingers together. You can allow some view, but in this top packet, they're mainly looking at this one, because I'm not really covering this too much. I'm covering this, but I'm not covering in a way that it looks suspicious. So it doesn't really matter if you do this move right in front of them. Maybe a little bit, but what I prefer to do is just lift them up and do this. Now, when you do that move, be careful not to flash the other cards. So let me do it once again. you spread, and you close, you shift in the process of squaring, and then just do a slight separation. Be careful not to flash. Okay, then you can proceed to shuffle. Be careful with the audience overlaying angle because they can see the index. Okay, when you shuffle. If you only have one person in the front, then it doesn't matter. At this point, you can just do this and complete the cut. You can just say they're all mixed up. You can see back to backs, face to face. I try to show the front and the back of both packets. Okay, so they can see the back in the back and the face in the back. Okay, in the process of completing the cut. So you can do what I did in the performance. I did the up the ladder and false cuts. If you want to know the way I did up the ladder, just go to this video full note and you will see a tutorial for up the ladder, which is showing the face down cut, the one and only, several times. When I do these false cuts, I try not to do it more than 3 times. 2 or 3 is gonna be enough. Okay, so at least 2 cuts, and then when you finish the up the ladder, just do a single cut, and that's it. You can just reveal the selection any way you want it, and that's gonna be it. It is quite easy, so I hope you like it.